is Larry King, and I'm in the Community and Experience group here at the House of Sport. My background is basically I was in education for 30 years, teaching, coaching, athletic director, academic coach, mentor. My general responsibility is we have PE classes. We have elementary school 4th through 6 come in, and they come to PE classes with our 3 experiences: the rock wall, hit tracks, and golf. And we do that for about an hour and a half, and then they can go out on the field and use that for a half an hour. And then I'm also oversee, if that's the right word, or organize. We do post-prom parties here, and we did Shenango Valley and we did Maine Enwell this year. I support the other events that may come down through corporate that we have, such as the Dick's Open, like I was at a table. So anything that requires that part of it. I'm a unique one-off because I also do other things within the store with the retail side of things. Mentioned before, I was actually a lecturer and coach at Binghamton University, and I started out here part-time, now going on 10 years. And I didn't want any of the responsibilities I had in my other position. Transition to the House of Sport, the community experience was a part of it. So then I asked them if I could be more and more involved with that. Basically, it came because they needed a contact at a certain school, and I called them up and I arranged a meeting for them. And then it kind of took off from there. Try to get as much experience as you can, no matter what. Do not get caught up in whether it pays or doesn't pay. I volunteered many hours, and if you do what you enjoy, I always said I had a career. I never went to a job or went to work in my 30 years. I would also make sure you look into the certification for a position that you're looking at, and then the certification beyond that. So for example, for me, I was a physical education teacher at the children's home for 6 years. So I made sure I had my CPR training, lifeguard training, first aid before I interviewed for the job, instead of having to go get that. You have to make yourself on paper marketable, but you also have to reach out to people that way. And you always get asked, you didn't get something because you didn't have experience. Well, you got to create your own experience. You have to go out and find that. And OWEGO is a great opportunity where they give that to the community in many different ways. You just have to get out there, try to find out what works and what doesn't work for you. You know, I had a lot of failures at the children's home for my first year. I learned a lot. It was very challenging but rewarding. And sometimes you're going to have to take some hits. And sometimes for, I would say, this generation, you're not as used to taking those hits and being able to move forward with it, and not a fault to you. It's just how things are now. There's a little bit less leeway in that.